get yourself some tea because we're chit-chatting, and this is going to be a long one. This video was originally supposed to go sort of differently. It was supposed to be very organized, 18 things I learned at age 18, you know, and I was supposed to like be looking cute, and that just didn't happen. You know, I tried to write down 18 things, and it's very difficult to come up with 18 things in 1 year. That's like a lot. I don't know if you've ever tried doing it, but it's more than you think. And also, I tried my best to organize it, and it just didn't fit into like organized categories. And as for my appearance, I have other things that I'm doing, and I don't need to take 2 hours to do my hair and makeup and put on a cute outfit to film a video. That's just not how this is gonna go. So instead of this being 18 things I learned at age 18, this is just gonna be me reflecting on this year of my life. It was the best year of my life. When I get to the new year and to my birthdays, I like to reflect because it's easy to look at all the negative things that are happening in your life and in the moment be like, oh, this sucks. But if you look back on all the good things you actually have, it just makes you feel so good. I guess we could just go right into it. Changing my thinking is one major thing that I learned this year of my life. At the start of 2020, I kind of told myself that I was gonna make myself happy. Not gonna go into any sadness, not gonna go into why I wasn't happy, I'm not going into that. What I wanna talk about is how I became happy. And that started with changing my thoughts and my thought process. You feel so much better knowing the good than knowing the bad. That is one thing that started to get me truly happy. I also started learning a lot more about manifestation and the law of attraction. I've been trying to focus on that since, I guess, last summer, maybe. When 2020 started, manifestation and the law of attraction became a huge part of me and my life. And I'm obviously still learning. I don't know everything. I still want to be better. But just putting like the smallest practices into my life has helped me so much. One thing I do that I think has really helped me to be happy is at the end of every day, I write down 3 things that made me happy. And they can literally be the smallest things, but just acknowledging that you have the happy things makes it so much better. And I also have been tracking my mood. So I've been doing this in my bullet journal, but I do the 3 little things, and then I also track my mood. And it's interesting to see how certain things affect my mood and why I give them the power to affect my mood. Just because one bad thing happened, I would rank my mood like lower. But if you then look at all the good things that happened, you should be ranking your mood higher. Doing these 2 things, tracking my mood and writing down 3 little things that made me happy from every day, have actually helped to increase my happiness. What I also learned this year is that you are the only person who can fulfill yourself. Let me actually rephrase that and say I am the only person who can fulfill myself. I don't know about you. I can't speak on behalf of everyone, but I have heard this from multiple people who've experienced the same thing. You cannot depend on others to make you happy. It's just not how it works. You have to love yourself, and you have to love being by yourself. And I'm not saying like become an introvert and stay at home and do nothing else but stay at home. But I'm just saying you really have to know how to be alone and how to have fun while being alone. I feel like the end of my senior year into the beginning of my freshman year of college, I learned how to have fun by myself and be alone. We think as human beings that we should be socializing every minute of every day, and I think it's really important for everyone to learn how to have fun by themselves, because that would just make you a better person when you're with others. This is such an important thing, especially right now in quarantine, because most of us are alone, or we're quarantining with like our family or just a few people, and it can be really isolating. And I'm not saying cut your friends off. Obviously not. We love friends. Like, we do need people in our lives, but I just think no one should be depending on others for their happiness. Like, yeah, we're all at home, but why be sad about it? You can have fun by yourself, and that's something that's truly lacking in a lot of people's brains. And I just want to shake someone and be like, you can have fun by yourself. I have fun by myself every day. Maybe I'm crazy, you know? Maybe I am, because I can have fun by myself. Maybe that makes me crazy. I don't think it is, but I'm having fun, so who cares? Who cares if I'm crazy if I'm having fun? Now all of you watching this probably think I'm a psycho, but that's not what I meant. You know what I meant. Self-fulfillment and stuff like that leads me into self-love. This is talked about so much. Self-love is not selfish. Self-love is not you being arrogant. I'm going to say this. I'm going to say it once because this is going to be extremely controversial. People might hate me for it. Sometimes you have to put yourself first. I'm not saying all the time. I'm not saying you're the only person that matters in the world, because you don't. Your life is not more important than anyone else's. But to you it is. Okay? Don't walk around thinking that your life is better than anyone else's, thinking that you are better than anyone else, because that's not what self-love is, and you can't even act like it is. So don't. But what I mean by saying self-love isn't selfish is you have to know when you need to put yourself first, and you have to do it. I'm not going to speak about the negative places I've been. However, you need to know when you're jeopardizing yourself for others and when it's too much. And that's all I have to say. Self-love ain't selfish. And yeah, obviously that comes with taking care of yourself too. But just know when you have to take care of yourself physically, mentally, emotionally. There is no time for negative people. I mean, I don't know about you. I am done with negativity in my life. I dealt with it for much too long. You know who real friends are and who aren't your real friends. And if right now you don't have real friends, then fine. Learn how to have fun by yourself. Be crazy like me. You don't need friends. Just wait for the good friends. Don't be friends with someone just to be friends with someone. And please, kick negative people out of your life. This kind of has to do with like the self-love thing. Like, you're better than negativity. I'm not saying you're better than that person, because that's arrogant. You are better than their negativity. And hell, they're better than their negativity. But their negativity is affecting you. And you can't let that happen. People are very confused by what I'm saying right now, but there's some people who understand what I'm saying and you're on the same level of mindset with me. And if you're hearing and understanding what I'm saying right now, please take it to heart. Live every moment of your life with passion. I watched a YouTube video from this girl called the Gem Goddess. She does like crystals and tarot readings and law of attraction, manifestation, stuff like that. And she said this, like, live every moment of your life with passion. Like, when you're doing something so stupid, like you're stuck in traffic, make it fun. Tell yourself, this is fun. Have the most fun possible when you're doing something. Like, live every moment with the passion and love for life, and soon you will feel that love and passion for life. This came up on my Pinterest a couple days ago, and I saved it just because it really hit home for me, and I want to share it with everyone, and hopefully it hits home for you too. But it basically just said, I hope there are days when your coffee tastes like magic, your playlist makes you dance, strangers make you smile, and the night sky touches your soul. I hope you fall in love with being alive again. I don't know if this hits people the same way it hits me, but it definitely should. If you aren't feeling any of those things, I'm so sorry, but it's in your control to get them, so get them, because I'm telling you, it's the best way to live. Also this year, I've been working out more than usual and like taking care of my body more and eating a lot healthier, because I really used to eat like crap, literally my entire childhood. I was an athlete all the way till high school. I still play club soccer, but that's not as much of a commitment. So I knew I had to work out going into college. I knew I was gonna have to stay active, and I like being active. It's just difficult to find the time to work out, and I understand that. And I understand it's tempting to just watch Netflix instead, but it feels so good. Like working out every day. Eating healthier is a big thing that I never had done. Like, I've obviously been active and worked out in the past. Eating healthy, I've never done. I have tried. I don't know why, it's stuck. this time. I don't consider myself a healthy eater, but if you compare my diet before to my diet now, I'm making big steps in the right direction, and somebody should give me a round of applause, okay? Also, I just want to say, inspiration is everywhere. If you're not feeling inspired, if you're not feeling motivated on a daily basis, then you're not doing it right. I'm being so mean in this video. I'm really not trying to be. I guess it's like tough love. You know, if I was watching this in the past, I would want to hear these things. This is what I would need to hear. Yeah, inspiration's all around you. Feel motivated to do something, to reach your dreams, to reach your greatest potential every single day. You can just go on Pinterest, VSCO. Like, it's as easy as scrolling through social media or watching some YouTube videos. Watching TV can get you inspired to live your best life. Like, literally take the things you love from certain YouTubers, certain TV shows, certain movies, put them all together and make that your life, because no one's telling you you can't. Make your life your dream. Make your life a fucking movie. Just do it. Just do it. Now that I talked about everything I learned when I'm 18, I'm just going to talk about all the things that made this year the best year of my life. Turning 18 is so cool for so many different reasons. But just the act of being 18, you know, it's just like a day older makes a big difference. Because when you're 17 and 364 days, you're still 17. But when you turn 18, it's kind of a really cool feeling. And I'd say the day I turned 18 is when I started taking control of my life and my legacy. Actually, probably a little bit before that. My 18th birthday was on the day of my senior prom, which was so cool. I'm sorry to all the seniors who might be watching this. I really am. I'm sorry you're missing out on all these experiences, and I just hope that you can find joy and happiness in some other way. That was a side note. But now back to prom. My 18th birthday was on prom, like the day of. I started the day off with like breakfast with my closest friends, and that was nice. The morning was kind of my birthday celebration part. And then when we got into the afternoon, it was like prom prep part. They sang happy birthday to me, which was really cool. You know, like looking back, having those memories of me turning 18 the day of my senior prom is incomparable. Incomparable. So that is one big thing. Obviously, my birthday and prom. Then we went to after prom at my favorite place, LBI. You people know. So we went to after prom at LBI, which is in New Jersey. It's a beach town. I love it. The day after my 18th birthday, I got my first tattoo, which is right here. Yeah, the day after my 18th birthday, I got my first tattoo, and that was the coolest feeling, because I had wanted a tattoo for years, and it was something that my parents hated. You know, they don't mind as much now, but they definitely hated the idea initially. They don't like tattoos at all. The fact that I could get a tattoo and do something for myself, and maybe it wasn't pleasing my parents, maybe it wasn't pleasing anyone else, but it pleased me. And that's all that mattered. Then, I graduated high school. I made it. I graduated high school. I also went to Turks and Caicos over the summer with my mom and my sister, which was really cool. And then it was my sister's Sweet 16, which was so much fun. And the day after her Sweet 16, I got my second tattoo. Wrong wrist. Oh my god. This one. Okay, everyone can laugh at me. It's been a day. And then I started college, and I got into the most amazing sorority, and I have made the most amazing friends. But I am now finished with my first year of college, which is insane. I've made so many memories. I'm at my dream school. The football games are unmatched. If you're looking for a sign, come to Tennessee. I'm sad that my first year was cut short. It's unfortunate, but I'm not gonna sit here and complain about it. Heading into my 19th birthday, it's gonna be such a strange birthday. Life isn't normal right now, it's just not. And it's really hard, because some days you feel like it's never gonna be normal again, you know? Sometimes it feels like this is the new normal. And in some ways it is, and in some ways it isn't. But what I wanna say about that is, yes, it's not the most fun social birthday I could have. And this is not the most fun time, and I didn't get to finish my freshman year, but We're living history. When you're thinking of all the negatives, try to think of the coolest thing ever. Like, we're actually living through history. And I don't know if I just think this is cool because I kind of like history. You know, big Hamilton girl. Just sit back and think about that. This time will be in history books. So that's kind of a cool thing to live through during your 18th year of life, you know? You could tell your kids I was 18 when that happened. That's cool. And I'm gonna end this video because I've been talking way too long. If you're still here, thank you. You a real one. Yeah, 18 was the best year of my life. I graduated high school, I had prom, I got 2 tattoos. I'm living in Florida right now. I went to school at my dream school. I made so many new friends, met some amazing people. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next Sunday.